to walk to the table. They need to come up. We'll start right here real quick.
Man, if I was even in every time, just ask you about that experience.
Come on, man.
No.
You can go through. Just walk through. Just walk through. Let's walk through. Come through. Just come through.
Just come through.
No. You can go back to the table.
I was like, I don't know what's going on.
I think you've been waiting for that moment your whole life. You did like a little side thing.
I took like the airport, that's why I know.
Table, please.
So you're gonna tap the machine. It's gonna.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. You're touching me, brother. I'm not touching you. And you get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands. Yes, you record. We encourage that. We encourage that. We encourage that. First Amendment right. Honor your oath.
Blocking the flow.
I'm not blocking nothing. You blocking. I'm by myself.
Sir, you're blocking the flow.
I'm not blocking. Tell me where to stand. Tell me where to stand. I can stand right here. I'm not blocking anything. I'm not blocking anything. I'm not blocking anything.
All right, thank you very much.
Don't try anything.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yo, Adams, we call you out, Adams. Sir. We call you out. First Amendment right. First Amendment right. I don't have to leave. I'm not doing anything. First Amendment right. We say no to the city of yes. We say no to the city of yes. Adams, we call you out, Adams. We call you out. We call you out. We call out the mayor. We say no to the city of yes. He signed up. See, yo hablo español. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything. Look at what they're doing. This is censorship in New York City. We say no to the city of yes. He signed our petition. He signed our petition to reform the Tax and Limousine Commission. He's failing the New Yorker. He's failing the New Yorker.
I want to really thank the president of AMA, who's here, Mayor Reed, as well as my other mayors from across the entire country. They're here for the AMA summit that's taking place, African American Mayors Association. And we will all tell you the problems we're facing in New York is no different than across the entire country. So it's imperative that today was a focus on technology and how we can use technology to run our city better. And nothing is more significant. We will all say it, I say it often here, but they feel the same way. Public safety is the prerequisite to prosperity. Our cities must be safe. And we realize the challenge that gun violence is playing on our country, and it falls on the laps of mayors. We go to the funerals, we have to deal with the families, we have to deal with the overproliferation of guns. We don't make the federal laws that are allowing these guns to go onto our streets, but we have to police, make sure our police departments are responding to them accordingly. So I want to just really acknowledge all of my fellow mayors that are here for their support and this cross-pollination of ideas that we are experiencing as we deal with the tough issues that our cities are facing. They too believe that we have an obligation to protect our citizens, make our cities more livable and affordable for everyday people that are in them, and that's what we were elected to do. I say it over and over again, the people of these cities, they did not elect us to define the problem, they elected us to solve the problem. And the device we are going to be utilizing during this pilot program, our project that we're doing, is going to be in our subway system. Our subway system is the lifeblood of our city. In the beginning of my administration, we saw a horrific shooting that took place in Sunset Park, and we know when you're in a close confinement like this, how dangerous it is if a person is armed with a weapon. The goal is to prevent that from taking place in the first place. We cannot say enough for Chief Kipper. We started out with a slight uptick in crimes in our subway system in January, but ever since you saw a immediate turnaround, Chief Madry ensured that we infused with Commissioner Cabaran, that we infused 1,000 more officers into our system. And early this month, we reported that transit crime was down 7.8% so far this year. Robberies are at their lowest level in recorded history. These numbers state a lot. If you were to remove the 2 years from the COVID, we have a 14-year low in crimes in the subway system. 5.1 million riders, 4.1 million riders, about 5 felonies a day out of 4.1 million riders. That's a great stat. If you had that record in baseball, you would be in the Hall of Fame. So this is the Hall of Fame team that's here right now. And we have made real progress. And however, you cannot rest on your success. The goal is to continue to move forward and find what is the next step. And the next step in our ongoing progress we're announcing today, we're officially launching an initial pilot of a groundbreaking new weapons detection technology. Working with our partners in the private sector, many ideas are in the private sector and we want to embrace them. We will be deploying electromagnetic detection system at select subway stations over the next month. Many New Yorkers will be familiar with this type of technology. It's not new. It's being used in big cities across the country and outside the country. We're currently using similar technology at the Met, One Vanderbilt, City Field. We'll post the details about the technology online as required. I cannot make it any clearer. These mayors will agree we have an obligation to keep the people of our home when we are doing this. It could be every 5th, 10th, or 20th person. It will vary from day to day. And just as someone can refuse a bag check, they can refuse a scan. But if then, yes, but if you would speak to the average subway rider, they would state they don't want guns on their system. And if it means using scanners, then bring the scanners on. I'm going to do everything possible, and I want to be clear on this. We're going to protect our riders, and this is not typical law enforcement. This
one's not even in play unless the person so if it'll work, the area so we don't get is the mayor and the full year so personal property. The back number. So the back number and the property constitution one. Right here. Maybe we put it. Stays in the crevice. Let's